What's up, risk managers? My name is Nasdaq Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. And boy, is she one hell of a drug. And welcome to tonight's NA meeting, where we'll discuss the economic data for the week, analyze today's session, and from that, build a winning game plan for tomorrow's price action. And if you haven't done so already, you can show your support by subscribing to the channel. And with that said, let's jump into the charts now. This is tomorrow's data, and be mindful that all times are in Central Time. And we have a big block of news scheduled for tomorrow, so let's jump into it. At 8:45, we have the S&P Global Manufacturing PMI for the month of September. At 9 o'clock, we have construction spending for the month of August. We have the ISM Manufacturing Employment Index, New Orders Index, PMI, and prices paid for the month of September. And finally, we have the JOLTS job openings for the month of August. At 10 o'clock, we have both Fed Bostic and Cook speaking. And at 5 o'clock, we have Fed Barkins, Bostic, and Collins speaking. And now that we know what to expect, let's jump into the charts and create a game plan for tomorrow's price action. This is the block of price action that we traded during today's stream, and today was definitely a range day. And as I analyze the charts, I see about 2 clues that's going to be essential for helping us find the best trades going into tomorrow's stream. So let's jump into it. During the overnight session, the Nasdaq opened slightly bullish and traded 129 points to the upside before the bears found resistance. However, once price rejected from this area, the bears stepped in and sold price 229 points to the downside, and then we saw a massive 229 point profit-taking bounce going into the close of the session. And based on this price action, here's what I'm going to be looking for. So today's price action was just weird. The market chopped like we was trading on low volume today, but it was the bulls trying to buy every dip and failing to hold key areas of support. But it does appear that the bulls did find support going into the close of the session. And if the bulls can maintain their control overnight, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades back into a range between 295 and 270. And if the bears fail to reject price from this range, then I'll be watching the retest of a level of 325. Because this is the range where we saw price break structure to the downside. And this is the price where we saw that double top going into the close. So if the bears fail to sell the retest here at this double top, we will definitely see a short squeeze breakout above this range. And it's highly likely that we will retest a level at 325. But if the bears can regain their control overnight and we see price trade lower, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 220 and 190. And if the bulls fail to hold this area, then I'll be watching the reaction when price retests the level at 165. Because this is where we saw the range breakout to the upside, and I do expect for the bulls to step back up in this area to buy the retest. But if they fail to hold this area and price continues to trade lower, then I'll be watching the reaction when price retests the level at 165. Now, price can go either way at this point. It does appear that the bears are finally stepping up, but the bulls are putting up a fight each step of the way. So the price action overnight will definitely be essential for our bias going into tomorrow's stream. Now, if you're enjoying the content and appreciate the value that me and my trading partner provides to the trading community, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the release of our next NA meeting and live streams. And with that said, let's jump into an ES chart. This is an ES chart, and this is the block of price action that we traded during today's stream. And just like the NQ, the E-mini S&P opened slightly bullish, but the bears soon took over with this 45-point rejection to the downside. But the bulls did find support towards the close of the session, and we saw a massive 63-point rally going into the close of the session. And if the bulls can maintain their control overnight, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 830 and 825. And if the bears fail to reject price from this area, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 840 and 835. Because 830 is currently the all-time high on the ES, and the bears failing to reject price from this level will result on a run on liquidity and a short squeeze breakup to the outside. However, If the bears can regain control overnight and price begins to trade lower, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 790 and 785. Now, I know that at the end of the day, that rally probably caught a lot of traders off guard. But when I see this type of price action, when price is rapidly moving to retest a key level of support and resistance, I like to look for that big reversal because historically, this tends to be the case. But I'll be monitoring both markets overnight to identify the best trades as we go into tomorrow's stream. And in summary, both markets started off the session bullish and quickly turned bearish. Both markets had a bearish reaction to Jerome Powell's speech during the Economic Outlook at the National Association for Business annual meeting. And finally, both markets saw a massive rally going into the close. And that's all I have for tonight, risk managers. And you can watch us trade these concepts live by clicking this video. We'll see you there.